Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to the Adventures of a Traveling Don, and today we are doing another food tour here around Austin, and today is Asian food. So let's go get some Asian food and fill up our bellies. Alright guys, so the name of the game today is Asian food here in Austin, and I did a video a couple of years ago mainly centered around downtown on both the north and south side of the river. In this particular video though, we're kind of expanding out to the outer territories of Austin city limits, even going as far north as on the border of Cedar Park and Austin. So you definitely want to check this out. We're starting off here in North Loop Plaza. This is on the north side of downtown. This is off Burnett Road, and it's called Choo Sando. And this is a Japanese sandwich shop. Opened up in 2021, almost as kind of like raising money as a charity to build up a new church, and it has since become very, very popular. They also do sushi omakase. I actually looked at that stuff, and the sushi looks really good, and the chirashi bowls. We're not going to be having the sushi this time. I might come back in another future video and do the sushi because they looked really good. It's got like a 72-hour aging process that they do for the fish, but because it's a Japanese sandwich shop, I had to get Japanese sandwiches. And we got a box here, a trio of 3 different sandwiches. You guys also might be thinking, why am I doing this in my car for this one? This place is popular. They open at 11 o'clock, and the line started to go out the door. I mean, there was barely any place to sit. So it's a very, very popular spot for being in a small little kind of strip mall here. So, but anyway, we're gonna dig into these 3 sandwiches. All right, so the first sandwich that we're gonna try is the bulgogi sandwich. It almost looks like a burger patty to an extent, but this is bulgogi with looks like a little bit of lettuce on the bottom and then some kind of slaw on the top. I think there was like some kind of onion jam or something that's in there. So let's go ahead and give this bad boy a try. Oh man, that is really good. There's a little sweetness in there. The bulgogi is fantastic. Honestly, if this bulgogi was warm, this would be great. But even still, as a cold sandwich, so good. Yeah, definitely, bulgogi is good. So, by the way, when you get the sandwiches, there's 3 in a box. You can get one type. I'm getting the mix so I can give you guys a little bit of, showcase a little bit of what they got going on. But that bulgogi is fantastic. All right, so the second one, we got it's almost like a salmon patty. There's a little bit of kind of crust on there, so it looks like it is basically smoked salmon. And then they kind of ball that up and lightly pad that, I'm gonna guess with panko or something like that, and then just probably kind of do a quick fry on it. But looks really good. Almost have to eat this on the side because they put the little bits of I think that's like goat cheese on top with the slaw and the cabbage. So let's go ahead and try this out real quick. Oh, awkward. Oh god. Oh wow. So there's some pickled cucumber in there as well, some lettuce, onion, carrot. That salmon is so good. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. And now for the piece de resistance, the dessert of the 3 that I got. I've seen these on videos for going to Japan, and like I said, I'm planning, as long as everything goes well, I'm planning to go to Japan at the end of this year. But these I've seen in many, many videos, but I've never tried one. I know it's like mascarpone cheese and there's other things in there. You can get like different fruits, but this one is all strawberry. So I'll go ahead and try this real quick. Oh, sweet cream. Mascarpone is great. It's very light. There's not a whole lot of complex flavors in it, just very simple, but kind of a great sweet way to finish off this little sandwich meal. I gotta say, Choo Sando, not bad. This box for the 3 sandwiches you got was about 14 bucks. But sushi gets up there in price. But even still, like, it looks like very good quality sushi. And the chirashi bowl that I saw, I think was like 39 bucks or something like that. Or 35 bucks. And there was a decent amount of fish in it. Even like the sushis that you see, you get like 10 pieces for like $30, $38, $39. Which is roughly around, it's actually, depending on where you go, it's cheaper than some restaurants. It's cheaper than some of the places I've been to when you talk about Uchiko or Machino and stuff like that here in Austin. But even still, Choo Sando, great first start. All right, so spot number 2 is a place called Bowed Up, and this is in the Muller district, and this is kind of more of the new modern area. This is kind of up and coming part of east northeast downtown Austin. It's east of the I-35, and it's a really nice place. You know, it's got a lot of different condominiums, a lot of shops, restaurants. Even now they have like kind of Nando's, which I've only ever had Nando's in the UK, so that's actually kind of cool. But this place called Bowed Up, this was recommended to me by my sister, and it's all about the bows. So that and the dumplings. So they're known specifically for their signature soup dumplings. We'll get to those in a second. But I wanted to try kind of like their own famous bao that they have here. And this is the traditional pork one. I think it's got like a little ginger and mushroom in there. So let's bite into this real quick. Oh, the texture on that is fantastic. And then there's that pork and everything in there. That's really good. The ginger's actually a nice little kick to it as well. Nice touch. Oh man, that is fantastic bao. And now we got their famous soup dumplings that you can see here, like just the steam wafting off that looks just fantastic. I like that they actually, when you eat in-house, bring out these kind of like really nice, I don't know if they're called, what they're actually called, but like the dumpling boxes here, really kind of cool. But this is their little soup dumplings, as you can see. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I think this is also pork as well. So it's the pork with the soup. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of that soup out first. With that broth is fantastic. And then you have, of course, their house chili sauce to kind of spice things up. We'll go ahead and take one big bite out of that. Oh wow. Careful about that. It's hot. Oh my god, that just exploded in the mouth. No puns. Watch it. But oh man, that is absolutely fantastic soup dumpling. That is amazing. Really, really good. And so I'm shooting this on Valentine's Day. So one little extra that Bowed Up gave me was for Valentine's Day specifically made a special dumpling. As you can see, nice little pink dumpling there for the bao. And I think she said this has got some kind of sweet cream or something in there. So this actually came with the meal. It's kind of free for me. And everything here that I had, the soup dumplings and the 2 baos, and they're decent size. You know, this is about 11, almost like 12 bucks total. It was like 2 baos for $2.50, and then the soup dumplings were like 8 bucks. So with tax and everything, it's about $12. Really good. So, but this one got the free. This is supposed to be a dessert one, so let's try this real quick. So it's not a cream, it's more of a custard. Oh, that's nice. A little eggy. Get some mild sweetness to it. It's not too much. That's fantastic. No, you're looking for kind of like a bao or a dumpling. I even saw like they're like pork belly like tacos and stuff like that. Look really good. Definitely come and check this place out. And honestly, this whole Muller area is really nice. So by the way, when you're doing your Asian food tour, you're here in Muller for Bowed Up, definitely check out Muller Park while you are here. It's a nice big park with a beautiful little kind of like pond that goes throughout the whole area. And it's just a nice, great place to just kind of come and walk. It's a little chilly today, so the hands are a little cold, but outside of that, it's, if you're, you know, you're second or third, or even if this is like your 4th or 5th place of eating while you're here doing an Asian tour in Austin, definitely while you're in Muller, just check out the park because it's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so for our third spot, we're here in East Austin proper. And this is actually on the other side of Bucket Creek, so this is really East Austin, off of Springdale Road. But this is a place called Saten Cafe. And it's really, really nice, kind of cool area. It's right in the whole Canopy district. It's kind of got studios, it's got galleries, things like that. But this is sort of like an Asian style of coffee and tea shop, which is fantastic. Like, I got myself a cappuccino here, but this is kind of like a rose cappuccino. So it's almond milk, because I have issues with regular full whole milk. So I did some almond milk with, of course, the espresso, and then they've got like a rose syrup that they put in there. And then, of course, there's like these dried little rose petals on there as well. So we're gonna try this real quick. Ooh, that's very nice. It's got a very nice sweetness to it. Definitely a little floral on there. That is fantastic cappuccino. And yeah, they got food there as well. I've checked out the menu, looks pretty good. Obviously we got 2 more places that we're going to go to, but even still, it's like this is a really kind of quiet, nice spot. Inside is kind of decorated well. Of course, just like any coffee house, they got, you know, free Wi-Fi, so you can kind of hang out nice and cozy on a cold day like this, a cold Valentine's Day like this. It's actually rather nice to just cozy up with a rose petal cappuccino. And a happy Valentine's Day to all of you. All right, so for our 4th spot, we're up here at like the very north end of Austin, and we're a place called Pho Huang. So this is our pho spot, and this place, I've been here a couple different times, probably one of my personal favorite pho places. So we're gonna go ahead, we got the round eye steak and brisket pho. So try the soup first. Oh, that broth is fantastic. And then of course, we'll get a little bit of that meat for you there. Look at all that. Cooks all the way through, nice and tender. And then of course, I'm still working on my noodles on the soup spoon thing. Been messing up. This is actually probably my 3rd try, but go ahead and put that in there. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you're in like the North Austin area, almost on the border of like Pflugerville, Cedar Park area, definitely try out Pho Huang. It's right off the 45-35 interchange. It's kind of like in a little strip mall. It's little hidden gem. So definitely you're looking for pho, come here. All right, so for the 5th and final spot, and this is kind of the piece de resistance of this video, we're basically in the northwest part of Austin. I think it's kind of like right over into Cedar Park city limits, but it's Cedar Park in northwest Austin. This is called Hot Pot Alley. And if you like hot pot, you're really gonna love this place. And it's kind of unique too. You know, most hot pot places you go, you order off a menu and they'll bring everything to you. Here, it's almost like you're grocery shopping to an extent. So you kind of get to pick and choose in kind of a bit more of an interactive way. You basically get your little red basket and you fill it with all of these great stuff that you want. You can pick and choose whatever you want. It's kind of like one price depending on which meats you get, things like that. For the 2 of us, I'm here with my mom, it's about 41 bucks for a whole thing here that we've got going on. So we're gonna kind of put all this together and then we'll try this out because this place looks really cool. All right, so we are bibbed up and ready to go. I got my first bowl here. This is just with the handmade, homemade noodles with the broth. So this is, I think this is kind of like the medium broth. So let's give this a try. Oh, that broth is fantastic. Nice and hot coming out of there. Then we'll try the noodles first, just by themselves. Oh, hot. I got to get better at the slurping before I go to Japan at the end of this year. But, oh, these are really, really good. Now, they also have their own kind of special sauce here, which is, I think, on different types of peppers, garlic, a little bit of scallions in there. So I'm going to add that to my noodles real quick and see where that takes us, because when she was talking about what was in it, I was like, oh, sounds really good. So we'll just go ahead and mix all that up real quick. Oh, yeah. Particularly with the garlic. Wow, the garlic is really strong in that. Oh man, that is fantastic. All right, so the next thing is, of course, you got to try the meats. So we got two different meats. We got basically a ribeye, which I'm going to try first, and then we got, I think, a short rib as well. So I'm going to just try a little bit of this real quick. Oh, so tender. Only takes a few seconds, maybe about 10 or 12. So, oh. Steak is so good. All right, so the second batch of noodles is the rice noodles. So this one takes about a minute to cook. So we'll go ahead and try the rice noodles real quick. Look at that. Oh, the steam coming off all this. Hot. The moment that touched my lips, I was like, that's a little hot. Mm. I fail as an Asian when it comes to this. But those are actually good. So those are going to be a little bit, those are, I think I just cooked them maybe more like al dente. So these are not as, shall we say, these are a little bit more chewy than the handmade noodles. But even still, the rice noodles, good flavor to it. I'm not going to say. That broth is fantastic. Now I get a little bok choy action. Oh, so good. All right, now, so for our second meat, this is the beef short rib. So we just got that done. So let's try this real quick. Very good. I like ribeye a little bit more, just the fattiness of it. But I would show your short rib. Try that with a little. We get. I think there's a potato in here. So try short rib with a. I am having issues. All right. Oh yeah. That's fantastic. Oh man, am I full. Good Lord. This was an awesome, this is honestly, this was filmed over the course of 2 days, because I don't think I could have eaten all of that in the course of one day. But man alive, that was fantastic. The sandwiches, of course, the coffee, the banh mi, the pho, and then of course the hot pot. It was perfect. And it was perfect too, though, particularly the last two, because I'm just coming off of a cold. It's kind of why I didn't have a video for last week. And this just kind of rejuvenates everything. It's just, oh, so good. Absolutely delicious. Like I said, these are all kind of like little hidden spots. This is nowhere near downtown. This is kind of on east side, north side, northwest sides of Austin. Obviously, you're going to need a car to get here, but even still, all these places are absolutely phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this kind of Asian food tour. Definitely check out the other one as well. I'll leave a link in the description. Like I said, that was shot a couple of years ago. That was absolutely fantastic. And that first video was more based on downtown. This is the surrounding area of Austin and kind of the little hidden Asian gems. And there's so many more. Didn't even delve into any of the Indian food, which of course India is part of Asia. Thai food, things like that. So there's still a lot of places around here. It's ever growing when it comes to the Asian population here in Austin, and it's fantastic. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed all of that. If you did, give us a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon page and a Buy Me a Coffee account, and I do so very much appreciate all the support. Shout out to all my Patreons, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out. Have a great night.